Nothing really compared to that confusion you get when you're working a job with people, y'all doing the same job, making around the same money, but here they come with brand new cars, just got a new house, keep having babies, and you trying to figure out where your next meal coming from. Like, yeah, I had to go put a down payment and buy a 2008 Ford Fusion. And you coming here with a brand new Beamer? That don't, wait a second. Wait a second. You having another baby? How many you got? 4. I can barely take care of myself on this money, bro. We making little money. Little money. And your wife don't work. So how are you taking care of a family of 5 with $40,000? I know I ain't making shit. I know you ain't making shit. Man, all hands and make that money scratch, can't it? Damn. They gotta be making plays. They gotta be making plays.
How are people affording life right now? How are people tackling this cost of living?
We're not. Truth of the matter, most of us are living paycheck to paycheck with credit card debt. I know people who are legitimately putting gas and groceries on credit cards just so that they can get back and forth to work. I believe that this is what most people are now calling the silent depression. $100 has become the new $20, and it's ridiculous. But the best thing about it is that people have shifted their core values. Look at this app alone and all the videos of all the retailers on Black Friday that nobody was there. They just don't care anymore. People are realizing that if it doesn't bring value into my life, then I don't need it. And while I don't get political on this app, you're having people on both sides of the aisles going, yeah, this kind of sucks. Right wing, left wing, it doesn't matter. It's the same bird. And now so many Americans are going, I truly just, I don't care. I think it's woken a lot of people up to the idea of why are we funding things that we don't care about when all of us right here are struggling. It's changed the people's attitude in the workforce to where a job is just a job. You used to be very loyal to a job, but they've seen that there's no employee loyalty because there's no employer loyalty. People aren't putting up with toxic bosses anymore. You're either going to treat me right or I'm going to leave, because there's tons of companies that are hiring because nobody can find help. People just don't trust the system anymore, and they're starting to focus on what matters the most. Most people are out here making more money than they ever have and realizing that it's not going anywhere. So they're just not spending it. And what has made a lot of people turn their back on the system is that now they somehow either make too much or not enough money to qualify for the government assistance that they've been paying into their entire life. There are people out there who can't afford to buy the groceries, but they make too much money to get the food stamps. A lot of people are out here calling it the depression. I like to call it the awakening. People are just realizing how much they can get done on their own and that they don't need the government to hold their hand. So to go back to your question, how are people making it? Financially, I don't really know, but I'm very grateful that people are starting to look for answers.
You're supposed to get a bunch of degrees because getting all those degrees are what's going to put you further into debt. And then a lot of times it's hard to find a job in said degree later on, but that's another subject for another day. You're supposed to get the house with the white picket fence because that is another debt trap, especially nowadays where the taxes on the house increase like substantially each year, where people are hardly able to keep it with the taxes on the house rather than the mortgage payment itself. That's another trap. You're supposed to get married so that you can belong to someone, so that you can be property to someone. And then you're making bigger expenses together because you're a married couple and you feel more safe with the other person's income being there, which ends up getting you to have lifestyle creep where your expenses creep up on your behind because you're spending so much money because you feel so safe and now you're in more debt. Then you're supposed to have kids who have expenses and you want to take care of as long as you can. You want to put them in the best schools. You want to send them off to college. You want to still support them after they turn 18. You still want to do things for them. Yet another debt trap. I'm not saying that any of these things are mistakes. I'm saying make sure you actually want them before you embark on these journeys, because there are ways to make really good money or comparable money to educated people without going to get a degree. There are ways to have a nice home that you enjoy that doesn't have the white picket fence and doesn't cost you $600,000 plus the increase in taxes every year. There's ways to experience relationship and love and even just community that's not romantic without being married. There's ways to experience the joys of being a parent or a guardian or a guider in life of children without actually becoming a parent. There's ways to enjoy symbols in life that don't cost as much as the big status symbols like fancy cars and handbags. There's ways to get to all of the same or similar things that don't include all of the debt that you accumulate when doing it. And that's the part that they don't want you to know. Because if you knew it, then you wouldn't be a part of the machine anymore.
I am truly, truly convinced at this point. Ain't no doubt in my mind that majority of y'all have to live at home with your parents. That's the only reasonable explanation that makes sense in my mind. Majority of y'all have to live at home with your parents. Ain't no way that y'all are paying these high rent prices, these electric bills everywhere that's going up, because I know Georgia Power done went up. These high electric bills, these water bills. Some of y'all water bill is added to the unit or whatever, to the place. Your water bill's included with your rent, but it's still high. Internet and all. Ain't nobody living out here, and y'all telling me that y'all still able to buy all this expensive stuff, go on all these vacations and these, trips, taking flights, clubbing, buying $350 bottles that's $60 in the liquor store, doing all this. Ain't no way. Y'all can't tell me y'all not living at home. Y'all can't tell me y'all not living at home. And I know y'all living at home. And if you living at home, kudos to you. Because Lord knows, if I was able to live at home with my mom and my dad, that's exactly where I would be. I don't care. Let me tell you something. If I had the ability right now to go live with my mother or my father, I would be there. Wouldn't be a fork in the sink. Wouldn't be a speck of dust on the floor. Wouldn't be a day I don't get up, hit my knees, and thank the Lord for where I am. Make that bed, go give mama or daddy a kiss on the forehead and say thank you for allowing me to stay here. Because ain't no way I wouldn't be exactly where I said, in my parents' house. Things are way too high. How are y'all affording this stuff? How are y'all out on these trips, taking these vacations? Are y'all scamming? Is that it? Am I late to the party? Are y'all scamming? Please, you don't have to snitch on yourselves. Just, maybe send me a DM or something. Just let me know what is going on out here. What is going on? I live the most frugal lifestyle, and I'm scraping by sometimes. I got my good weeks and I got my bad weeks. I got my good days and I got my bad days. But the way that it look like y'all living, y'all don't know what a bad day is. Y'all don't know apparently y'all don't know what it's like to have a bill due yesterday and you ain't gonna have the money for another week. Whoa, somebody tell me what's going on, because last I heard, the economy was doing terrible. 2 million people were out of work, and we don't even have enough jobs. If everyone got a job tomorrow, we wouldn't have enough jobs to satisfy everybody that's currently on unemployment. Please tell me how y'all seem to be thriving out here in the world right now. I don't understand. With the abundance that I see that y'all have, just let me know. Just tell me something. Don't leave Unc out. Come on now. Come on, kinfolk. Don't leave Unc out. Whatever it is you got going on, let me know what's up, y'all. Shit.
I honestly have no idea what to do anymore. I'm sitting here. It's almost midnight. I've been scrolling for hours, just looking for jobs, like extra jobs. I work 2 jobs right now, and I feel like I can't even afford, what I'm trying to pay for. My rent's so expensive. I go to the grocery store today. I get bread, peanut butter, jelly, and milk. and it comes out to almost $18. $18 for sandwich ingredients without any protein and milk. I mean, my phone bill's expensive, gas is expensive, and I'm just like, man, I'm a 28-year-old. I'm out here in Oregon, and I honestly don't even know what to do. Something needs to change. Something must change very, very fast, or I honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to survive this. I've talked to many people. They're in the same boat. So I want to use this page as a place for people to come support each other and just, you know, hopefully get through this together, because I know it's not just me. We're in this together. It's going to be okay. But we really got to ride this out together.
How are y'all affording stuff right now? I feel like we're not talking enough about this. Everything is so freaking expensive, and I don't know what the heck. I know I'm not the only one going through this. I mean, from groceries, clothes, everything is so expensive right now, and it's literally by the grace of God that me and my family are surviving. I can't imagine what it's like for somebody who doesn't make the type of money that I make, and I don't even make a lot of money. But like, this is really a struggle. How are we surviving?
Is everybody broke right now? Like, everybody? Are we all in tight spots right now? Like, and when I say broke, I don't mean like dead ass broke. I mean like, you paying your bills, you good, you okay there, but like, you one unexpected bill away from blowing a head gasket. I'm tired. Why am I working so hard and seeing so little? And look, that's not me being ungrateful, because I want to take the time to say I'm absolutely grateful for everything that I have. I have a home, I have a car, I have healthy children, I'm healthy myself, husband's healthy. I have a lot to be grateful for. But what the hell is going on? Can anybody plug me in on what's going on in society, in economy right now? Like, why is it so hard right now? How come every time I get my check, the shit is gone? I'm tired. And TikTok, I don't know what you're doing with my account. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But count your days, because I'm trying my best in every way possible. I'm showing up as the best version of myself. And right now, it's not the best version of myself, but relax, be cool. Y'all see me on here. Y'all know how it can get. I can get cute real quick. Leave me alone. I felt it necessary to come on here and ask, am I the only one struggling? Like that. When I tell you, I'm thinking of 99 ways on a daily basis on how I'm going to get rich. This is crazy. And then I see folks out here on yachts and taking trips and doing this and doing that and doing that. I want to take a trip. Can I take a trip or two? I need about 3 trips. I think I'm overdue for about 3 trips. I'm tired. We got Christmas coming up. Kids want to celebrate Halloween. Need a costume for that. And why the hell are the costumes so damn high? Can anybody tell me that? Why are costumes $80 for a damn top or bottom that's damn near a material that'll rip up in a minute, and a damn wig? Why is it $80? I'm tired. Y'all are making everything high but the pay. Somebody come get me, because somebody come get me. Oh, Lord, somebody come get me. You hear me? Because I'm tired. Check it out, okay? Love y'all. Bye.
How are people surviving right now? I just took my family to the Cheesecake Factory, okay? That's not a fancy restaurant. It's a decent restaurant. It's not something you're gonna make reservations at. 2 adults, 4 kids, all ordering off the kids menu with a tip $140. $140, which is averaging out to well over $20 per person when you're taking kids to go out to eat. I mean, we're blessed, and I'm happy we're blessed. I'm happy that we're able to afford that. I don't want to spend that much, and I don't want to have to afford that at that level. I just don't know how the average American family is getting by right now. I know the data says that the majority of people are not getting by. The majority of people are living paycheck to paycheck, and credit cards are are maxed out. But when something like the Cheesecake Factory, something so simple, costs $140 for a family of 6, it just kind of seems insane. I don't know if we can ever go back to the level that we were at, but I don't know. What do you guys think? What is that normal? Do you think that that's just normal life, and that's what the Cheesecake Factory should cost and normal restaurants should cost? Let me know.
You know, you go online and everyone says, oh, you got to save, you got to prepare for retirement, you got to do this, and you got to invest, and you got to save 30% of your check. I've been working for like 30 years, and I just realized this morning, I don't have any savings. I got nothing. For 30 years, I've been paying bills, raising kids, and for like the last 10 or 15 years, paying child support. And at the end of the week, I got nothing left. I'm probably not the only one, but I'm not scared to admit it. Do I have a retirement? No. Do I have a savings account? What the fuck is that? I got no savings account. I have a little extra money. At the end of the week, there's always a bill that I forgot to pay, or something in my car needs to be fixed, or you need tires, or you need to get in alignment. This whole thing about saving for retirement and putting money in a savings account, we're in 2025, man. Shit don't work that way. We don't got no money to save. And I don't think I'm the only one, but I think it's just the way the world is now, where things are so expensive, no matter how much you have, it's never enough. And there sure as hell ain't enough to save money. 30%, 20%? Nah, it's not possible. It's just not possible. And that just goes to show you there's something wrong with this whole system. If you can't even save money for a rainy day or save money for an emergency, then there's definitely something wrong. And that's the problem. They gotta realize there's a problem, and they gotta find a way to fix the problem. Maybe by making things not as expensive, maybe by not making taxes so absorbently high, so people can actually enjoy when you get a paycheck and say, oh wow, I can pay some bills, and I'm gonna put some money in my savings account, so I can save that for my kids' college education someday, or for when they turn 18 and want to buy a car. But sadly, in 2025, there is no way to save. And this has been going on for years and years and years, because things just keep getting more and more expensive.
The year is 1990. The average annual income for Americans is $35,500 a year. They can buy a brand new car for $14,000. They get a gallon of gas for $1.04. And to purchase a home that year, it's $79,000. Let's fast forward to 2025. The average median income in this country is $74,000. You can buy a car for $53,000. You're going to pay $4 for a gallon of gas. And the average home price is $416,000. I'm no mathematician, and I'm no expert, but boomers had the most beneficial time financial-wise of any generation. And they are generally the quickest to tell you that you're lazy. Kids these days, they're aware of those numbers I just gave you. So if you're Gen X like me, you witnessed how good the boomers have it, and now your kids, our kids, have it like this. We were the generation that scraped by and learned how to do a lot with very little. I don't see a lot of hope for kids these days. Let's remember that when none of them want to work at a fast food joint. Let's remember that.